Hey, what's up? This is Joe Antonio, and you're listening to the PPRN Radio Network.
Wake up, people. This is Jimmy Six from Fat Grip.
And Mr. Matty White Pants from Fat Grip Band.
And we are on PPRN, rocking out with you guys tonight.
PPRN.
This is Shiny Shine.
This is Vincent Price.
This is Ill Will.
And you are listening to PPRN.
From where? Body Count.
Hey, this is Wayne Sweeney from Saliva. You're listening to the PPRN Network.
Hey, what's up? This is Randy Boyer of In Mas Music and Boyan and Boyer, and you are listening to the PPRN Network.
Yo, this
Turn
is Danny and Ruben from Upon a Burning Body, and you're listening to PPRN. Yeah.
This is Duty for WhatsApp. You're listening to PPRN, motherfucker. I am not really to tell you about that.
Summer night, moonlit sky. All I really wanna know. Pick up my boys a case of shine. Head on down the road. Riding down the trail. Down about looking way. Makes me smile when I think about it. Lord, how it used to be. In the pearls, nice and loud, just the way I tuned her up. Johnny Law ain't nowhere around. Go ahead, crank it up. Now we'll head to the roadhouse where Daddy stands 6'4". Here good old boys just come on in. It's time to get it on. You know this time is the best time for down home rock and roll. It's a good time down on Daddy's farm. Daddy's farm. Rush inside to the bar. Oh boy, here we go. Up on stools we order that first shot. Now look around the room now. Act like we're on the ground. See the girls with the painted on jeans. Oh, that kind of hits me hard. But now we're sitting in the roadhouse, drinking on a case of shine. Just good old boys slamming them back, having a real good time. But now we're sipping on moonshine until the break of dawn. It's a good time down on Daddy's farm. Daddy's farm. Well, now we're hanging in the roadhouse where Daddy stands 6'4". Here good old boys says come on in. It's time to get it on. You know this time is the best time for down home rock and roll. It's a good time down on Daddy's farm. Now we're sipping on the moonshine until the break of dawn. It's a good time down on Daddy's farm. Daddy's farm. We're rocking all night, tearing it up, just about 1 o'clock. Girls all dancing, everybody's feeling fine. When Sheriff Paul walks in with that country eating grin, says, come over here, boys, where's my case of shine? Now we're running from the roadhouse. Daddy's got 44. You good old boys, get out of here and don't come back no more. You know this time is the best time for down home rock and
what's snapping? You're listening to PPRN, motherfucker.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It's Monday night. PPRN Undiscovered. We are in the studio with Jen Vanderlyn. Is that how you say it? Hold on. This thing likes to play by itself. All right, stop. Hi. I can't hear you. Hold on. You can't hear yourself either? Nothing? Huh. Hang on a second. Yours is off, Mom. I know that. Try yours again. Try tapping it. Yeah, maybe this is too loud. Good. Try talking this way.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear myself a little bit better.
All right. Yeah. It's the stupid music in the background. You got a soft voice, that's why.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah, see? Now you can talk. Mom, I didn't mean to play to swear before. Is that all right? Okay. She looked at you like, oh, my God. It's an uncensored radio show. So, all right, once again, Jen Vanderlyn, is that how you say it?
Yep.
Vanderlyn?
Yep, Vanderlyn.
And where can we find your music?
On cdbaby.com and iTunes and pretty much every other digital distribution site, as well as my website and my Facebook page.
What are those?
Website is jenvanderlyn.wordpress.com, and the Facebook is just if you facebook.com/jenvanderlyn. I have a little store on there.
Were you born and raised in Torrington or no?
I'm from Litchfield.
You're
area.
from Litchfield?
Yeah, so not too far. Not too far.
Yeah. What inspired you to do music?
Oh God. Well, my dad was a DJ back in the 70s. He went to SUNY Oneonta, and he was the college DJ on Saturday nights. He got that coveted 8 to 10 spot, and he made up his own playlists where they would, one song would meld into another, and a lot of art behind it. And he got all those records when he left and brought them to home, I guess. And when I was born, I was brought up listening to that stuff. So I listened to Genesis, I listened to Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
I had a dream the other day. Not a dream, but I always used to tell my fiance, I said, if Peter Gabriel and Sting ever became one and went to one concert, that would be the best. And guess what's happening this year? They're going to be in concert.
Yeah, I
and
wish
their
I could
freaking
go.
tickets are like $400.
Yeah.
So. Terrible. Do you like them guys?
I do. They are actually two of my biggest influences.
Are they? Which one's more, Sting or Peter Gabriel?
That's
it is, right?
That's a really, really tough one.
You can say it. He's not listening. Well, he might be.
I hope so. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess I sort of lean a little more towards Peter Gabriel. I like his... He has a really unique artistic approach that just... It's always intrigued me. I remember I was about 2 or so, and I saw the Sledgehammer music video on TV, and I was like, it's the Man Song. For some reason, I called it the Man Song back then. And he's just his Drive, like the car album Drive. I'm not sure what they call it. It's Peter Gabriel one. That one has some great tracks on it. So I mean, they all do. They're all just they're unique, and his voice is just out of this world.
What I like about both of them is they both came from big bands.
Yes.
And they went out and did their own thing.
Yeah.
And that's what I liked about them, that they went out and they were able to be just as big as their bands were.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and then you know when the Peter Gabriel song's on and you know when a Sting song is on. That's why.
Yeah.
Like today's metal and all this stuff, everybody sounds the same. And so what is like your genre? Do you have like a genre or no?
I guess you could call my music, there's a Celtic influence, because big Fairport Convention fan, and I like a lot of the Irish and Celtic and English folk. So there's those elements, but there's also a lot of Queen and The Who. I mean, they're my boys. I can't decide between them, so don't make me. But there's a lot of those heavy guitars. I've been told for a long time that I play guitar like Pete Townsend, which is pretty cool. Mostly because I just bang away on it like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
So there's like a rock aspect too. So I guess like Celtic rock would be a good genre.
Celtic rock?
Yeah.
No, do people say it wrong? Do they say Celtic? Is it supposed to be Celtic?
It's Celtic, yeah.
Is it Celtic?
Yeah.
So even the media says the Boston Celtics, they should be saying Boston Celtics.
Well,
Celtics.
I took journalism in college, and that starts to get into like idiomatic stuff. I guess you could say Americans have sort of took Irish and messed it up.
I've been falling in love. We went going to Boston a lot lately, and I love Boston. There's a lot of Irish influence out there too. So
Yeah, that's a great town. I almost went to Berkeley up there.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a good place for someone like you to go out and try to like expand your music and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
They're in New York, are big hubs, and we're right in
New York,
between
you
them.
can get lost though.
Yeah. I mean Boston too.
Yeah,
Every city to an extent, but
Right.
you just like one of my friends said, you just got to keep showing up, and eventually they'll start listening to you.
What do you do? Any like live shows, or we met you at our first monthly open mic in Torrington. You did a great job. We were intrigued by you. Do you do any more out in the public, or you just keep it all to yourself?
No, well, last couple of years I've been a little bit
Too many
more
creepy guys out there. Is that what it is? She's laughing. That means yeah, right, Mom? Thanks.
Last couple of years I've been more in the studio creating. The first album, well, before Astara, which is my debut solo album, I had been performing with my sister Kate, and we were calling ourselves Free Thought and going around doing shows at coffee houses. We did a couple of concerts on the Green, so different towns around the tri-state area. But she's moved into theater, and so I've kept this up. And since Astara, I've been doing some stuff, but not as much. I've been more in the studio and involved in that stuff. So I got to get back out again. I have a show actually coming up at Performance Hub on June 11th. So
Performance Hub is located in Torrington. It's actually a BYOB place. It's a great place to see shows and go do shows there too. So
yeah, it's a really, really nice space, and that sound system that he got, it's brand new.
Yes,
killer.
And don't forget, if you're around next week in Bridgeport, come out to Main Street. I always forget the names of the bars. It's on our webpage, pprnradio.net. Go check it out. We're going to do a live open mic, and let's get a song from Jen. Let's not just have her talk. Let's have her do some music, and then we'll play some more Undiscovered. What's the name of this song you want to do for us?
Well, I may as well start off with Far When. Far When is the song that we recorded the music video for back in October. And we went all over the state to find these interesting locations. But basic story behind it was that there were some birds that had built a nest in the shower window in the bathroom of the house. And just watching the baby birds grow up, that, subconscious things go into your mind, and then they show up at the oddest times. So I used to work at a historic house museum, and one day just went out into the garden and started singing this song. Wrote it about 5 minutes later. And
Are you into nature?
Oh, yeah.
Tree hugger?
So. Well, I mean, I like a creepy one.
Oh, you still hug a tree, but not creepy, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're from Litchfield. My kids live in Litchfield, so I can understand that.
I do like to spend time in the woods. So
You do?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I grew up in the woods.
See, I grew up in the woods too, but I probably didn't do the things you did. I probably did all bad stuff.
I built teepees.
I was a boy.
Yeah.
I did forts. We smoked. We drank. Normal boy stuff.
Yeah, no, I threw rocks at the boys that lived next door.
Did
actually.
you?
Yeah.
Were you a tomboy?
Yeah, I was.
You were. Nothing wrong with that. All right, so what's the name of the song one more time?
Far Away.
Far Away. All right, let's hear from Jen Vanderlyn.
I am the ghost of the garden that nightly haunts your dreams, and singing in sweet voices I paint you feathered scenes of far away, seem to bring you back again to far when your Carolina rain. My nest I'll make in the corner of your good-natured heart, and to it every morning I bring a feathered part of far away, brought to bring you back again to far away, your Carolina rain. Do 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 do. Far away, here to bring you back again. Too far away, your Carolina rain. Far away, if I fly, I'll come back again. Too far away, your Carolina rain. Your Carolina rain. Your Carolina rain. That's fantastic.
Oh, you've been on Echo too. Yeah, you got a mom. You should be very proud of her. You are. You have an amazing voice for someone so little.
Thank you.
Right? And that wasn't mean that in a bad way either.
Unfortunately, I get that a lot.
Have you ever decided to like try out for the big shows?
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Or is that just like throwing in a towel?
No. I think I get intimidated by the competition.
What's the worst they can say? No?
Oh, yeah.
Get out of here? You can flip them off on TV. You would probably make the...
that's how I'd be famous.
Yeah. But obviously American Idol is done this year, but I'm sure like The Voice.
The Voice, yeah. I've had friends on. I think I've had friends on there.
And they're they're nicer than the people on American Idol. I heard The Voices. And they give more people chances, you know?
Yeah.
I would try it.
Yeah,
listen, I tried to do radio and I screwed up, so I just, you know what, I'll do it in my basement. And I reached just as many people, you know. It's a new thing to do. It's a new he's having these managers and all these other people. It's not the thing no more.
It is a very interesting, turbulent, changing
like Mom.
time in the industry.
See, Mom follows you everywhere.
She does.
You know what?
She's the roadie.
She's the roadie. But she's proud of you.
Oh, she is.
Is she the Jerry Jones of you? Like the guy with the Cowboys coach? He's always there. That's good, though. I mean, my mother says to me, "What the hell do you want to be in radio for?" She's never listened to an episode. At least your mom follows.
My mom does show up when I'm playing to chairs. So
listen, if you don't play to the small one chair, you're not going to play to the 1,000 chairs.
Yes, very true, very true.
You know, so you just got to keep your head up. And I've been doing this. This will be my 4th year, and we went from 3 listeners to 500,000 to 600,000 a week. So
that's good.
It happens. You know, it takes time. We're still starting off. So, but we're gonna do a couple more songs. This artist is called Marco LaBarbera. He sent this music in via Yahoo. We'll be back with some more with Jen. Check out Marco LaBarbera.
Shuffle round toes to prove we on it. Everybody knows it's shown, I promise. Let's keep it light, like the wind beneath the feathers fly. I'm in a chest and I'm out, I'm feeling right, I'm getting by minutes, trying to feeling strong. Chest and I'm out, I'm feeling right, I'm getting by minutes, let's keep it light. Keep it light.
Until we find why we mad. We run until we find what we're after. If I'm the least, then the rest don't bother me. If I'm the least, then the rest don't bother me. Then the rest don't bother me. If I'm in the mist, then the rest don't bother me. If I'm in the mist, then the rest don't bother me. Don't bother me. If I'm in the mist, then the rest don't bother me. Don't bother me. 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 If I'm in the mist, then the rest don't bother me.
Sorry, Mom, I wasn't ignoring you. So we were sitting there talking to Jen and her mom, and her mom was telling me some things.
Good times.
Good times, right? Well, it was good times back. Mom, you should get on mic. No, you don't. I'm shy. So, Jen, how old are you?
I am 28.
28?
Yeah.
28 with a voice like that. You should be doing more things. You got to get out there.
I know. I am bad at tooting my own horn.
Why,
that's
though?
how it goes. I think I have that artist self-doubt thing. Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could? They say no.
Yeah, no. I mean, that's not. I don't know. You're starting to get into psychology there. It's like that's like psychological stuff.
Yeah, but if you go on stage and people boo you, you can just make believe you got Tourette's and they'll feel bad. Just make believe you got Tourette's and they'll be like, "Oh, we just booed the Tourette's girl." That's how you get them. That's how I would do. Because I wanted to sing too. I wanted to learn how to sing and be in a band because I wanted to take my shirt off. That was it. Then I got fat and it was like, no, I can't do that no more.
Yeah, that wouldn't really.
No, I'm not saying for you to do that. I mean, you probably get more people to come to the show, but
yeah, but for what exactly? You know,
you're young and you wouldn't think that someone at your age would be playing music like yours. You know, you see all these children or kids or whatever, they follow a certain genre all the time. Like in the 90s, it was all of us when we liked, or 80s, I liked Depeche Mode and Pet Shop Boys and all that. Mm-hmm. And then in the 90s, it turned to like the rap rock and all that stuff. And then the millennial was, then the rap started to go for bad.
Yeah, I'm not really. The music industry is just so weird now. There's like no one's sticking out as defining of any sort of genre, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, but you got to wake up and say, all right, I'm going to make music that's different. I mean, you're totally different than your generation.
Yeah.
Now, you get people out of your friends saying that, why do you play that stuff? It's like so boring. You know, like people talk about it. So boring. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you obviously had influences growing up, or your dad, like you were saying, with the music. Was Mom into music?
Mom was, she was in the church choir. So her big thing was she wanted us my sister and I, to listen to every genre and to at least gain an appreciation for it, whether or not we liked it. That was her big thing.
What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, probably 60s, 70s.
60s, 70s. Hop music or?
Like Brit rock.
Brit rock.
Yeah.
What is Mom's favorite?
She's country all the way.
Oh, get her out of here. Ew,
she will tell you the stories of when my sister and I would be sitting in the back seat crying because we'd heard the same country song for the
You don't like country to this day?
No, I do now. I have more of an appreciation for it, but I've also I've explored the genre and listened to the older stuff, which I like a little more than the newer stuff coming out.
Yeah, because country's so bad it's got its own award show. You know, nobody likes country.
I mean, give me a Carter Family. I'll listen to that kind of stuff. It's my favorite.
Yeah, but it's not even country no more. It's hip hop.
No, they have it has changed a ton. It's become it's pop with a steel guitar. I've thought that for a long time.
And why did they change it though? Because they weren't getting people to listen, or
I don't know. It's interesting. You think there's nobody carrying on the bluegrass tradition nowadays. I mean, there probably are, but they're the ones that are sitting at home playing it. They're not out actually getting any airplay or anything because they're not Taylor Swift or, well, she's not country anymore. I don't know.
No. Do you write your own stuff?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Does it come to you like when you're in the shower, driving down the highway, or does it come to you when you're sleeping?
Oh, yeah. I have about 4 songs going right now that I've started at different times, and they're just sort of sitting there spinning around. Every once in a while I get a little bit more, and I'll write some stuff down and then let it sit. It's a labor-intensive thing.
You must have insomnia.
Well, sometimes.
From thinking too much. Was she one of those kids that talks in her sleep, too?
Yeah.
That's how I am. They say that geniuses talk in their sleep. They can never sleep. That's why you see people that are very smart and intelligent, like have bags under their eyes and they get the dark circles. And people thought that nowadays they call them ADD, but back then we call it being a genius. And when your mind doesn't rest, it's always going. That's the mind of a genius. And
oh, thank you.
yeah. It's like my fiance's like, God, you talk so much. I said, thank God I don't cheat on you because you would know because I talk myself a lot and like I don't know how to sit down. Like people say, why when I'm off for work for 2 days, they're like, what are you doing? I said, I don't know.
I'm a big fidgeter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I bet you write on things a lot too, right?
Yeah.
You draw when you're on the phone?
Yeah, I do. It's mostly stars and squiggles. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you doodle like on walls and stuff too when you're talking to people, or?
Haven't gotten that far. But I work at a tuxedo shop, and there's stuff all written
There's
all over
gotta
the wall.
be. Like your name's written everywhere, I bet, right?
No, but there is some weird thing somebody wrote one time about Senior Ponchalero's tuxedos or something like that. I always see when I'm sewing stuff and I laugh.
What you want to do another song? What's the next song?
Let's see. I'll do another one off of Astara. So Far When was off of Astara, and I'll just sort of keep that vibe going for a little bit.
Okay.
This is a song called Lullaby Good Morning. So what you're talking about of not sleeping and talking in your sleep, I'm a big dream interpreter and I'm fascinated by how the mind works. So I've kept dream journals since I was 5 or so.
Right.
And I've learned the best way to recall them is to start from the end and work your way backwards. So that was kind of the basis for where the song came from.
Oh, okay. Let's hear it.
All right, so it's called Lullaby Good Morning.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm just trying to do some social media here, get you some more listeners. Sorry.
I appreciate it.
That's see, you got to go out there and you got to take a chance, Jen.
I
just
know.
sorry for swearing. You just say fuck it. You just got to go out there and just do it. Think about it. What do you got to lose? You're 28. You can always start a career after.
Yeah, well,
Screw the career.
That's part of the problem is I work a day job, so I get tired by the end of the day.
See, there's no being tired though in this industry. It's the people, they go out and they work, they'll go to the gig and they'll go home for an hour and sleep and then they'll go back to work.
Yeah, no, I know.
You sleep when you're dead.
I know.
There's enough time to sleep when you're dead, right? That's why they say sleep forever, rest in peace, because you were such a freaking mess when you were living. You know what I mean? You just got to go out there.
Right, well,
I'm not trying to say that you're not doing your thing and you're shy, but you're in showbiz. Right? You can't be shy.
Yeah,
that's like going to be a model and wearing like a tarka or those things they put over their heads in the Middle East. You can't do it. You're hiding your talent.
All right, so how's this? Then come see me at Performance Hub, and then I'll start getting more gigs. You come see me at those gigs.
There you go.
Build that following, and then
There you go. We'll get you some gigs too. We got a lot of things coming up here. We do a lot of things. Just let me see if anybody's chatting with us today. Let's see. Give us a call, 203-992-7776. That's 203-992-PPRN. She's an amazing voice, Christopher, who owns Hat City Music Studios in Brookfield, says she has. Right here, you can read it. Wow, amazing voice. Tell her, Pete.
Thank you.
She's blushing, Chris. She's blushing. If you ever want to do any recordings, he's got a great recording studio right there in Brookfield, not too far from you. So, let's see, who else do we have here? Let's do some more music. Oh, our buddy Jay Roberts.
Oh.
From his album, what was that album? The Devil or something. I don't know what it is. But Jay Roberts got an amazing voice too. That's how we met Jen. He hosted our very first open mic. This is 2 songs from Jay Roberts. Check it out.
you're not really a tell me about this. But if I were, I'd be listening to PPRN.
Plans we made for us to take fell through again. I never met a girl who took it so well. And here we are again, with the feelings we both know. Since we're here, might as well stay. Rumors in the schoolyard, but something I might have said. But why do you believe? 'Cause you know me better than that. It might not mean much to you, but it's something I've got to say. Since we're here, might as well stay. Casual accident, friends who betray. I'm really a lack for words, so don't turn away. You know we're kinda lucky, babe, 'cause deep down there's love, love. Since we're here, even if it was true, you know that, baby, I love you. That's right.
Jay Roberts. You could check him out on Facebook. He's got his own little thing going on there in Torrington. He has the performance up where we met Jen. Jen Vanderlyn's in the studio. What's up, Jen?
Not too much. I actually met Jay Roberts doing the open mic up at Infinity Hall like 3 years ago now.
He's a very talented guy, Jay
Yeah,
Roberts.
yeah.
Very nice guy, too.
We both shared the main stage for the big performance like competition thing.
What was it like being at the Infinity Hall?
The stage was a lot smaller than I thought it was. Like, it looks bigger when you're in the audience, and then when you go on stage, like, teeny tiny. It's really easy just to walk right off it and fall, into chairs.
Is it like blinding when you're on stage and the lights are like in your face and you can't see the audience?
I actually kind of prefer that. I think a lot of singers and musicians
You have
do.
a self-esteem issue, Jen?
Well, no.
No. Why, though? What happened? Did Mom not hug you enough growing up? Or was Dad away too much? What's going on?
I don't know. I think it's just the regular old singer-songwriter self-doubt.
Why, though?
You're bearing your soul to everybody, and, you're hoping that the words you're writing won't be rejected,
By who?
By the world. But
No.
it's a very, very...
Listen, you can't be like that. You got to just do it.
Yeah, I think it's something that a lot of songwriters struggle with, though, because you're taking something when I took songwriting classes, they would say things like, well, you have to make a song that's universal, but it has to be something that applies to you too. So it has to be, once it's private and relatable for everybody else. So you're taking something that's like really, really near and dear to your heart and just like giving it to everybody. So it's sort of like I don't know, going on a date naked.
So it's safe to say that if you ever make it big, there won't be no sex tape roaming around.
No.
Good, yeah. 'Cause that's always. So who is Jen dating someone right now, Mom? Or nobody?
No.
So you don't have time for that either?
I don't have time for that.
Or you don't want to? Or you gotta have some fun.
Most of the boys I know are like 3 years old because I teach little kids. I'm a music teacher.
Yeah. So you don't have time for dating?
Oh no, I do.
You don't want to?
I do, but
just haven't found the right one.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You're 28. You can't be looking that long.
I
Once you get our age, where it's like, oh yeah, when you had too many and you're like, God, I just want to be alone. Right
Well,
now
some
you're
days.
young, huh?
Some days, I suppose.
You're into your music. That's it.
Yeah, music.
I'm trying to
music
sell you
writing,
here, so these people are
Thank
listening.
You, thank you. I'm trying to come up with these comebacks, and it's like
For what?
Really,
Just don't go on Tinder and all that other crap. You'll be fine.
not Tinder. I've
Tinder.
heard horror stories from there.
A lot of horror stories on all them dating sites.
Yeah.
You don't need to go on that stuff. That's just terrible. That's just people on the prowl.
Yeah.
You know, they wait, like, especially like the ones that are like they want to talk and text for 3 weeks. It's like, really? Get off my phone. What's the matter with you? Don't forget, check out this week, Tuesday. We're going to have a nice lineup. Tomorrow we're going to have Bad Larry in the studio. And coming up Wednesday is the birthday show, my birthday. I'll be 46. We're going to have a whole lineup of people. Melinda Rivera, DJ Max will be here. Jason Grish will be here. A bunch of people will be here. And we'll be celebrating my birthday. Don't forget, every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., three guys talking sports. Our very own sports show, PPRN style. And we're live in the studio with, I was going to say Laura Brannigan because I'm looking at that. Jen Vanderlyn we're in the studio with, and she was just telling us about her stuff that she does. We had these guys in the studio back about a couple weeks ago. Two people making music like this by themselves. I can't even explain it. You just got to take a listen. So here we go. It's called the Balkan Brothers? Balkan Brothers. Balkan Brothers, Balkun Brothers, and you can check them out on Facebook, CD Baby, all that stuff. We'll be right back. Here's two from Balkan Brothers.
Got my eyes on your mama, but you say you got a man. Well, forget him now, baby, and take me by the hand. Yeah! I think you best control, yourself. 'Cause I'ma love you, woman, it's just a matter of time. I'm a slow lover, baby, but I'm moving up fast. Well, I feel your loving and I want it to last. Yeah! But I think you best control yourself. I'ma love you, woman, it's just a matter of time. The situation is getting out of hand. Lay me down she tell me she loved me, well, I know she lied. Well, she took all my money, and then she grabbed my soul, yeah. Took the keys from my car, and away she drove. She wanted it all. Won't be the girl. She wanted it all. Trying to cut me down like a double-edged knife. Well, I got out of there about as fast as I can. Oh, gonna find me a good little girl, be a love for me, gonna give her it all. She won't want me to crawl, gonna give her it all. She loved me, well, I know it's true, 'cause she got it all. She don't want me to crawl, yeah, she got it all. My baby got it all, yeah, she got it all. Oh, got it all. Oh, got it all. Baby got it all. Got it all, she got it all, she got it all, she got it all. Won't give it to me, yes. Won't give it to me, yes. Won't give it to me, yes. Won't give it to me. Won't give it to me. Oh. Hey. She got it all, she got it all, she got it all, she got it all. Oh,
tell me what that is. But if I were, I'd be listening to PPRN.
This is Chris from Mud, and you are listening to PPRN. This is Chris from River Mud, and you are listening to PPRN.
What's up, guys? This is Brendan.
This is Mike.
This is that little ray of sunshine.
This is Justin.
And this is Chris.
We are Simple Machinery,
and you're listening to PPRN.
You guys are all listening. This is PPRN Undiscovered Monday night. Jen Vanderlyn in the studio, along with her mom, having a nice little conversation without being fresh. Everybody must be like, wow, this guy, who is this guy? I'm actually doing this interview today. This is going to be my audition tapes for regular radio stations.
Cool.
So I'm trying to be a little...
Hope you get it there.
So do I. I would love to just work 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
Making decent money. Living the life of a rock star. I don't know.
It's not all it's cracked up to be, I don't think.
I just don't want to do an 8-hour shift. I want to be able to work 4 hours, make money, play golf.
Yeah, that's why I went into music. I don't want to be tied to a desk. So
Right.
Music is the way to go.
Now you're tied to children.
Yeah.
Not literally, because that would be creepy.
That would be weird.
Yeah. You have to have an ankle bracelet everywhere you go. So you're a teacher, huh?
I am, yes. At one school, and then I do Music Together, which is like a Mommy and Me program. So we have...
Did you go to school for that?
No, I went to school for music business, actually. And that was a side thing when I came home one year for spring break. One of my friends took me aside. We went to Reading Roadhouse down in Reading, Connecticut, does Pickers Night Out on Wednesdays. So give a shout out for them. It's like a free for all jam session. You can go play your songs and like chill.
Wait a minute. You just told me before Bridgeport was far and you went to Reading?
Well,
you hear that, Mom?
I'm usually already down.
Yeah,
in
okay.
Danbury. There's a bit of backpedaling, I guess.
Yeah, you should.
But she took me aside anyway, and she said, have you thought about what you're going to do after you get done with school? And I said, no. And she's like, well, there's a job that you can sing and dance, and there'll be little kids that'll be like, look at you like you're a princess, like a Disney princess or a fairy or whatever. She's like, you should do that. And it was the Music Together thing. So I sat in on a couple of classes. I liked it and took the training and then became a teacher. So
is teaching kids birth control for you?
No.
No,
I want one.
Oh, you do want one?
I think that's like the test. If you can stand the screaming and like all the really weird stuff that they do, and you still want one, then that's like how you know.
I was that way for a while when I was living with mine. It was like, oh my God, I need a break. And now that I don't live with them, it sucks. You get used to them.
Yeah.
But that's good if you want one. This little family, and then go do your music. And you know what Jen's music reminds me of, Mom? Remember the Magic Garden? The show The Magic Garden? Yeah, that kind of stuff. You ever watch? You probably say, what the hell is that? YouTube it.
Okay.
It was two women on a tree, and they would sing for a half hour on cable TV or CPTV. And they would say your name, and you got excited when they said your name. Like, hi, Michael. Hi, Bobby. Hi, Peter. You're like, oh,
that probably would be my dream job. There's a TV channel. I forget which. I think it's the Sprout TV channel.
Yes.
Yeah, and they do the Good Night Show or the Late Night Show. I don't know. I want that woman's job because she's just happy and she gets to sing and like she
fake flowers all around her.
She does yoga with like little kid yoga.
Oh, she does?
And there's like a little chicken that talks and says happy birthday to people.
Aw. See, that's what I like, stuff like that. And my voice goes high pitched. So you're gonna give your vocal cords a little break, correct?
Yeah.
We got these two songs. What are the names of these two songs?
Well, I think the first one you have queued is "Story of a Boy," which I
wrote.
Hmm?
That's number 8.
Yes.
Okay.
I wrote that one after I read this series of books called the Gormenghast trilogy, which is like a fantasy Lord of the Rings meets like Charles Dickens meets Edgar Allan Poe meets. Just it's weird. It's written by Mervyn Peake, and there are two main characters that I featured on Ostara. Story of a Boy is about Titus Groan, who is the heir to become Earl of this kingdom. And Story of a Boy is, tells the story about getting out of the castle and exploring the woods and having fun. And it's got a real kind of Indian sound to it. I like that we put a sitar on it in the studio and some nice counterpoint with the harmonies and just, you need all that stuff. Otherwise, it's just not the same.
Okay, let's hear them.
It's Dewey from White Snob, and you're listening to PPRN, you fucking wanker.
Look at little sister go, she's all glittered up. She's gonna let 'em know, sing like the sun come up. Oh, wait and see. Little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby. Curls, frame, silver painted cheek, magenta line her lip. They open up to speak and stop to wriggle hip. Oh, can't you see? Little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby. Seen it all, beat, prog, rock and folk, and feelings took a fall, and then the punk spoke. Disco, new wave, hair metal, hey, hey. But what we need now in these conservative times is nothing but a bubble girl that rides. Hey, hey, hey. So shake that shiny hip in these here modern times and give me some more lip and those damn sugar rhymes. Sadly I see little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby. Sadly I see little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby. Sadly I see little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby. Sadly I see little Pollyanna, glitter pox her mana, poxy pox her mana, baby.
All right, see, that's different.
Yeah, definitely different.
What do you call that now?
That one, the second one was called Poxy Romana.
Like that? What you call letting your hair down music?
That's called. I met with the vice president of ASCAP. He told me my songs were too wordy. I got pissed off and I wrote that one.
Really?
Yeah.
The president of ASCAP said you were too wordy?
Yeah, the vice president.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That I was too intellectual. I guess I don't know if you've listened to.
So what do you want to do? Dumb it down?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Them guys are idiots.
Yeah, I
they
know.
make money for no reason.
So that's where that song came from. It's a kind of satire about all the glittery pop stars. All they have to do is just stand there and shake, and they get all the hits.
No, they don't. No, they don't. You know what it is? It's because they it's what America what they think America wants.
Yeah, they like the record companies like that formula, and they don't want to mess with it because that's too risky to try something new. So they'll just go with what they know.
I don't get that. I gotta see what we have here. Let's see some more people. Once again, if you're just tuning in, you're up close and personal with Jen Vanderlyn on PPRN Undiscovered. So far, we've got to know Jen, and she seems like a to herself person, right? Is that what you say? Would you say you're to yourself or
introverted?
Introverted?
INFJ.
Can you dumb it down for us people that don't know what that means?
Shy.
What does that stem from, though? I'm trying to tell these guys. I'm trying to tell her guys that are listening that she's in the music business. There's no way you can be like that.
Yeah, no. I need to call into Dr. Crane, Dr. Fraser Crane, and ask him for radio advice or something.
You know what? Then you're saying that your music is more for Delilah?
No. I mean, like, my psychological. I don't want to go into like the psychological side.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Keep it light.
So How long does it take for you to write a song?
It varies. Sometimes I'm lucky and I get, like Far Away I wrote in about 15 minutes. And how it actually, I was at the historic house museum and I was singing it. I recorded it in the kitchen and I emailed it to my producer and he's like, hey, I had the melody down. He called me up and he's like, you want the chords for this? And I said, yeah. So he gave me the chords over the phone and then I just played it and, that was that. But, let's see, some of the other songs. Let me take a look at my album here. Let's see, Epoxy Romano was a quick one, but that's because I was angry. As it were. Lady Fuchsia, which I'll play for you in a little bit, was one that took a little while. There are some that you get ideas for, but then you just have to really sit and wait for the words to come.
We have a caller.
Yeah.
That's called a phone. Remember those phones that we used to have before they were cell phones? And it sounded weird, right? It sounded like a fax machine, didn't it? Hang on a second. Let's get this guy on the phone. Caller, you're live on PPRN.
Yeah, Peter, it's Marty from Catalina Shortwave.
What's up, buddy?
Good, what's going on?
Not much. We played your music. Did you hear it?
Actually, no, I didn't. You already did? You got me at the top of the album?
I think you were the first two songs, yeah?
Oh, you're killing me. You're
No.
killing me. Shit.
Did we play his?
That's okay. Well, thank you for spinning. What tracks did you play? Do you remember?
No, I don't know the names because, when you download the CDs and they don't put the names on the thing. We can play another one, though.
Right.
Let me ask the station manager. Hang on. Okay, yeah. What song? Let's see. Cat. We had these guys on the radio last week. If you guys didn't hear it, they're a really good group. You gotta check out Jen's.
Really good time there. Thank you.
You're welcome. You gotta check out Jen's music. We have her in the studio. This is our version.
I was just catching part of her interview when I tuned in. I was like, okay, I got to get on the phone with this guy.
Yeah, you do.
She sounds pretty awesome.
She's very good. And she's shy. What can you give her, being a person in the music business? A young, attractive lady, single, in the music business, and she's shy. Can you give her a little bit of advice? She's shy.
And a little bit of advice: lose the shy.
Yeah, see?
Lose the shy. Even if you need to sort of grow a new persona to take out on stage to sort of hide your own self behind until your own self gets comfortable being up there doing your thing, do that because live performance is really where it's at, and you've got to get up there and just and be a fucking rock star. Just do it. Just get up there and fucking do it.
Exactly.
I mean, no shit. It sounds easy, and maybe to somebody who's not shy, I'm not. It is. I do know some people down in the city that that have a little bit of stage fright. I've seen a couple people throw up before they go on stage, and once you get past that, it's. You really can't, if nothing else, you really can't even see the audience. All you really see is like maybe the first couple of rows of people and then all the lights. And you can't really see beyond that. You don't know how many people are out there. You can't tell.
You got to picture your favorite actor or guy naked when you're on stage and make sure and you got to picture just like 1,000 of them out there.
That would scare.
Is that what you do, Peter?
That's what I do. Yeah, I picture 1,000 me out there because I'm all about me.
1,000 naked fills out there.
Yeah, 1,000 naked fills. So, did you guys enjoy yourself for the show last week?
Fuck yeah, man! It was a blast. We really, really, really had a good time.
Anybody new? Did anybody new connect with you?
It was like Howard Stern on steroids. That's the only description I can give it.
Yeah.
We walked out of there, Roy and I scratching our heads, going, "Holy crap! What just happened?"
Yeah, we're trying to break Jen into coming into that show too, but we wanted to start her off easy. So, did you get any new connections from it or no?
Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
A
good.
whole bunch of people heard it. We've been getting messages on Facebook, and record sales spiked, and so it's
really see.
Yeah, it's definitely all been good.
Nice. See, there you go.
Been good.
There you go.
Yeah, see,
See, it works.
Peter, do what Peter tells you.
Yeah, don't do what I do. So what I'm going to do is play a song off of Radio Voodoo. What song you want me to play?
Play Your Old Letters.
Your Old Letters. That's number one. Catalina Shortwave. They're on the radio. Go check them out. CatalinaShortwave.com. That's CATALINA Shortwave.com. And you're also on Reverb or no?
Yeah, we're on Reverb Nation. We're on SoundCloud. We're on iTunes. We're on Google Play. Any place you stream music, any place you buy music, you'll find us.
And we're going to be streaming one of their shows live, Jen. Maybe you guys can hook up and you can open up for them one day.
We're actually looking at doing that towards the end of June, and of course I'll be talking to Phil about that. And we'll see if we can't nail down some details on that madness. But that should be a lot of fun.
Man, I'm looking forward to it. All right, we're going to play number one called Euro Letters from Catalina Shortwave. Man, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it.
You're the best, dude. Thanks a lot.
You too, man. Have a good night.
Have a nice day.
follow. Here today and gone tomorrow. She was a wildflower. We were strangers, but she saw me. I saw her, and she smiled the way ex-lovers smile. A knowing smile, a crooked smile. That smile that says, do you remember, baby? Do you remember how I made you feel? Have you kept it real, that memory of me? And you don't need to say a word, cause you can't say it, or don't wanna say it. But you don't need to say it, cause all the while your smile's been saying it for you. So is that kind of smile she smiled, and when she smiled it, I just, knew. And so off we went like a rocket gassed and too fast to last. We talked and laughed, kissing and strolling, took my hand, and then we're at her place, don't you know?